I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a break, I guess. Welcome to my channel, Cycles of Evolution Tarot. I have been heavily guided to get back to work doing what I love. I started doing angel card readings, which turned into mediumship, and now I do tarot and all sorts of other things. But I am a registered massage therapist, and I also do healing work with my clients. I'm a Reiki level 2, and I have my bars, and I've kind of just come up with my own way of helping people heal. That is my passion, is helping other people because we all have work to do on ourselves. We all have pasts. We all need a little hand in our healing processes because a lot of us weren't taught and we don't know how. I am, if somebody was to call me a witch, which I'm not, I don't do spells. I think that spells are, well, I mean, when we write, we spell, right? I guess so. I think doing magic for love or anything else is purely wrong. So I want to do a magic spell reversal. So if any of my new subscribers have any magic spells on them, I'm asking Archangel Michael, God, and Jesus Christ to reverse them. I don't think it's right. No one has the right to play spells on another person. God gives us free will, and it's not up to anyone to play with someone's free will. And I think that, well, God will do what he has to deal with that anyways. So I'm going to light some Palo Santos, and I'm also going to light sage. I don't have any matches, which I should be using for the sage. And say this with me, or write it down. You can rewind the video. I'm doing all the signs. We're going to do some quick messages of what Spirit wants us to know. The Lion's Gate portal is still open. That's August 8th. So 8th month, 8th day. If you've been seeing a lot of 8s, Spirit's trying to get your attention. So here we go. Satan, I command you and all your helpers to leave me alone, and say it with conviction. God protects me and fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I am highly favored and protected from all evil in Jesus Christ's mighty name. Amen. And see, the sage and the Palo Santos is actually, it was very heavy smoke, and now it's simmering down, just clearing our space, clearing our energy. Trauma from our childhood can fragment us, so it's important to do the shadow work. I'm going to do some videos on that. What I've been using in my massage practice that's helped people. I've had clients where their muscles are so rock hard that it feels like bone. And I've been doing some energy work with them with color, and it's actually helping. So the messages that I'm getting from the Lion's Gate is infinite love and gratitude. So everything is infinite. Like the infinity symbol is the number 8. There's infinite love. So with manifesting, having gratitude, doing shadow work and working on your fears. This is from childhood traumas, things that have been the past memories that keep being brought up in your mind. Oh, this happened to me when I was young. This bad thing happened to me. So you need to go back into your childhood memory and actually rescue your inner child, that little boy or that little girl, and bring them to the present moment. It's always important to be in the present moment, not in your past. So in order to do that, you have to heal it. Shadow work is also about triggers. So this is probably the easiest example I could give you. Fear of abandonment, or being left behind or left out, or insecure or jealous. Something must have happened in the past. Where did you feel like you felt powerless? Where did you ever feel like you couldn't speak your truth? Where in your childhood did you see your parents or someone with another person that they shouldn't have been, making you keep secrets, not being able to trust? So go back into those moments where your parents were insecure towards each other, or somebody did something to you. Go get that little boy or that little girl inside of you, excuse me, and rescue them and bring them to the present moment and tell that child self of yours that you're safe. You're safe. It's okay. Okay. If you don't do the work, you're limiting yourself. And if you're in a situation where someone is breadcrumbing you or putting you in a third party situation or making you feel like you're less of a person, then you're being cruel to yourself. You're limiting yourself. And we also need to find balance and be transparent and tell the truth. Loss comes from a lack mentality, or holding on to something so tightly that you won't let it go is also an abandonment issue, I would say. And if you feel the need that you need to do a magic spell on your husband or your wife to keep them, then you're already answering your own question. Oh, look at that. We have a little confirmation right there. Okay, so let's get to it. Spirit, counsel of the higher powers, what is it that the divine collective, masculine and feminine, need to look at? Well, I'm doing all signs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna boredom came out. And some patience, I guess. Here's what guidance. There we go. Divine soul, psychic awareness, listening to your intuition, working on your third eye. Listening to your gut. Our guide is our stomach. Our intuition flows through our stomach. What do I hear? What do I see? What do I think? What do I feel? What do I taste? What do I smell? Ask your ego to step aside. Raising your vibration. And the number is 47. So 4 and 7 equals 11. So that has to do with manifesting. And also, what is going on around you? What music is playing in the background? What is going on the TV? Conversations. Looking for signs and synchronicities. Epiphany. Higher self. So it's like having an epiphany, like a light bulb moment. And asking our guides and angels for help. I'm trying to find the box for this because I want the book. I shouldn't have put the boxes back. Guides. Ask your guides. Okay. Epiphany is number 18, which equals a 9. So whatever's going on, yes, it's your guides and guardian angels that are trying to connect with you. You might be seeing dimes, quarters, pennies, feathers. And I would suggest also meditation. If you're having anxiety or having some fears, take some deep breaths. Focus on a heart shape. And the more we raise our vibration and surround ourselves with others that are positive, and just trying to not speak negatively about others, gossiping, yada yada, will raise our vibration. It's about getting out of your head and connecting more directly with your soul. The flow of communication between you and your higher self is strengthening daily. So what I was just talking about shadow work and connecting with your inner child. Your inner child is your soul. So the color is yellow, yellowish green. There's some blues in there in this card. So it's coming into your power, into your solar plexus. That's what's called your soul. Your solar plexus is right in that point where your ribs join from your belly. And that's where we always feel our pain. So if we can close our eyes and say, I am powerful. So someone took your power away somehow. So you say balance. The color is yellow. Think of something yellow. Then connect your heart space to that. I am love. I am loved. Balance. It's green or pink. And then your throat chakra is communication. I communicate in a loving way. And then say balance. And then your third eye is, of course, the indigo purple here, which is your thoughts and your intuition. I trust myself. I trust my higher self. Balance. And then connect it to your crown chakra, which is this light purple, and then the white light above. And you can bring all those colors together. It's like a rainbow. It starts at your pelvis, red, belly button, orange, and then yellow in your solar plexus, and then all the way up. Red is for, the color red is, I think this one's done. The color red is your childhood, your roots, your family, your finances, healing that, doing the shadow work, the inner child. When did I ever feel lack? Why do I feel lack? Is this a family, ancestral thing of lack? Solar plexus, or sacral chakra, is sexuality and creativity. Someone might have made fun of an art project, or you feel creatively blocked. Then do some yoga, do some dancing, do some breath work. If you start feeling scared or fearful about something, anxiety, take a deep breath, think of a heart, think of love. I am love. Get your focus on something else. Do a walking meditation. That's just like having self-awareness and being in the moment. Being in the moment of right now. What do I see? What do I feel? What do I hear? Listen to the birds. Listen to the wind. Paying attention to those kind of things. I don't know why my phone is going crazy, but okay. Any other messages, Spirit, please? You can't really have psychic awareness if you don't have self-awareness, and if you're not in the right now, in the moment. Because if you're sitting there thinking about past, you're gonna miss the messages that you're gonna get. And focus on yourself more than others. That's another thing. Protection, psychic abilities. Here we go. Behavior and patterns, and it says amethyst. So amethyst is a protection crystal. It also is purple. It has to do with the crown chakra and the third eye, and communication is blue, coming into your power with psychic abilities. Behavior patterns. I wonder what that one is. Okay, so yes. Okay, so have an awareness. What are these patterns that I'm going through in life? Why am I going through these patterns? And I'm actually working on that myself. Practice and hone your psychic abilities. Find a place where you can feel safe and protected to work these skills. It's a symbolic of protection, divine communication, third eye, crown chakra, and purification. Okay, so showing up today to help you identify damaging beliefs and behaviors and habits that block your development. Identify and release these behaviors so that you can now move forward. Check in to feel if your emotions or attitudes are implementing your progress. Connected to archangels Raziel, Jeremiah, Uriel, Ariel. It helps balance and align your physical and spiritual selves, your awake time, your sleep time, and energetic bodies. Protects you while you're awake, and your natural ability to see. There is an animal in need of healing, nurturing, and attention. So if there's an animal that's in need, you can place amethyst in their little bed or whatever. Maybe you found an animal that needs healing or that's in need. And you can also Okay, so this has to do with Lionsgate, the rites of passage, mugwort. Okay, I'll read that one first. I don't know what exactly this one's about. Mugwort. You are someone that you know is crossing a threshold, and a prominent episode in your life is coming to a close. You need to acknowledge your accomplishments in the time to recognize this milestone. Celebrate with a rite of passage, or perhaps you need to acknowledge a transition or lead a ritual for someone else to mark a major turning point in life. Okay. Acknowledge a transition or lead a ritual for someone else to mark a major turning point in their life. Mugwort, aromatic herb, once thought to bestow magical protection. And we just asked for magical protection. Wow. We just asked for the dispelling of magical spells done to us or done to others that we know. Okay, this is crazy. It's calling you to perform a personal vision quest. So you can visualize this person, which can mean connecting to your dreams or waking visions. There are images and messages that you need to receive through the quest. Stimulate your creative brain. Recharge your life force energy. Your home or aura needs to detox from negative energies. Okay. Mugwort, an aromatic herb once thought to bestow magical protection, is calling you to perform a personal vision quest, which can mean connecting to your dreams. Acknowledge your accomplishments. Acknowledge your accomplishments. So tell yourself that you did a good job. Start speaking lovingly to yourself. It's time to recognize this milestone. Celebrate it with a rite of passage. So it has to do, this is a very special video. So I think that the people that really, really need to hear these, that have been working on themselves, you've reached, well, we all have a rite to passage. Perhaps you need to acknowledge a transition. So it could be leaving a relationship, leaving a house, finishing school. It has to do with movement. Or lead a ritual for someone else to mark a major turning point in their life. It could also be for someone to be protected. A prominent episode in your life is coming to a close. Something's ending. Could be someone that's crossed over. Okay. What other messages do you have, Spirit? So what other messages do you have? I'm also going to use, where are my cards? We might use the Kipper. So you might be, someone might be casting a spell or something, trying to keep you there. You're going to use mugwort and say, no, I'm not staying. See ya. Listen to your gut. You're going to have an epiphany. There's going to be an epiphany about this. Okay, so astral travel, vital force information, dream time, soul travel. This has to do, I believe, this has to do with the star Sirius, maybe other stars, who knows. Okay, astral travel. So you could be traveling. Could be. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of occasional love. You're her beloved and treasured child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming towards you. Any self-rejection or self-criticism you may have been feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconscious world and are not a part of your divine soul. The Divine Mother is working with your soul so that to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. And this is inner child work again. Shadow work. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel. Accept what is holy and true about you. You are a lovable and much loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. Divine Mother's message to you is, you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. So, wow. God and the universe, God is giving this message to us. Jesus is giving us this message to us. Like, I just made notes what was coming into my heart before I started, and I already told you guys all this stuff, so it's, wow. Bottom of the deck is transformation, magic, an illusion, so it's the dragonfly. So you can look up dragonfly, spirit. I'll just read it. Okay. Work with this card to see through the veil of illusions so that you may be clear on those things that matter most to you. There is an underlying purpose for the situation about which you're inquiring. Trust that all will be revealed in divine time for the greater good. So it's about the bringer of light. Also reminds you to keep yourself light, carefree, harness your light magic, and allow light divine inspiration to illuminate your path. Nothing can stop you unless you allow it. Peek behind the veil and discover the magic that is awaiting you. To use creative imagination as a force within your life. I can transform your world when you utilize your mind in this manner. You are actively expanding yourself psychically. Do not allow illusion to hold you back, which is that ego. Ego is your body trying to protect, your brain trying to protect your body, saying, no, you can't do that. Remember when you were little and when your mom left you, or your dad did this or whatever? You can't do that. So you just stay right where you are, stuck in fear. That's what that is. And you got to go deep breath in, deep breath out. Where is this coming from? Oh, okay. It's coming from my childhood. Oh, because I have this memory that's coming up. Okay, I got to go rescue my inner child. And I got to go rescue my inner child and bring my inner child back to my present moment. And I'm safe and I'm okay. That's in the past. I'm not going to revisit the past anymore. And then something is going to come up and it's going to go, okay, I want to trigger you. I'm going to trigger you just to see if you're healed. So something happens. Oh my God, I'm insecure. I'm too scared. These fears come up. And you're going to go, not today, Satan. I am only thinking this because that happened to me when I was a kid. I can't trust this person because a past person hurt me. Okay? So you gotta, and it's really hard to catch. You gotta catch it. You have to catch on to what's going on. So, okay. And the less it will happen, the more you get control of it. Because it's gonna test you. We're going through tests all the time. And it's important to put up very strong boundaries with people. So I'm going to leave it at that from Spirit. And we're going to do some Kipper. So I'm going to do 3 cards. Here's the poverty and the okay. This could very well have to do with magic spells being done on you. Somebody is feeling lack. Okay, poverty. Number 37. Number 10. Which reduces to a number 1. So feeling alone, lack mentality. Okay? Coming from a place of fear. So that imprisons you. It's all confirming itself, really. It's lack mentality. And then when you have a lack mentality, what do? You start having fears. Well, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for that person. I'm too scared to leave because he or she is going to get the entire house. So you imprison yourself in these fears and you're locked up. You're locked up. Your body gets locked up when you're in fear, right? You freeze. Or, oh, I'm so scared that that guy doesn't like me and he doesn't want to date me. Well, guess what? If you have that fear, you're going to create that, for one. And so feeling poverty isn't confidence. So you just decide to stay inside. And if you decide to keep yourself trapped in your head, ego, in your mind, instead of connecting your mind with your heart and finding some balance, and ask yourself what it is I'm fearing, right? And on you go. I could talk about this stuff forever. And I need to practice what I preach. So here I am, back on my channel. Okay, one more card visit that we need. One more, Spirit. Oh, here we go. Courtship. Okay, so there's a possibility that you're feeling left out, but you're feeling stuck because a relationship isn't working out. This person, their thoughts are elsewhere. These two aren't even looking at each other. They're not looking at each other, sorry. Okay. So there's that lack. What's the advice? What's the advice? Actually, what is the advice? Unexpected income. So what I'm getting from this is let's see. Trapped in fear, courtship. If you come out of your fear, This is about equal give and take. If somebody's not exchanging equally with you, you got to pay attention to your gut with that one. Pay attention to what's going on. Come out of that lack mentality from the past. Come out of the imprisonment. And you never know. You could be getting that job that you want, that you were fearing that you wouldn't get. The partnership. It has to do with partnership. Okay? I hope you guys are enjoying this style of reading. My intentions for my channel is to help people spiritually grow and ascend, because so many people don't understand the process. It's really important for the planet to raise the vibration so that we all can ascend together and not leave anyone behind. Okay. Patience. Something that you're waiting for. Have more patience with yourself and others. But don't wait forever. 2 came out. Okay. Wow. Guardian Angel Michael, and the number is 16, which reduces to 7. So that might mean something for you. The number 21 reduces to number 3, and it's truth. And this is about your higher self. So I think I have an idea what this is about. So you're not speaking the truth to yourself about a situation. Somebody could be speaking negatively to you and making you believe that you're not beautiful or you're not worth it or whatever. Spirit saying the truth is you are. Okay, so self-esteem. Number 16. You may feel like you're the odd man out right now. Others may not appreciate or support your ideas and perspective. In fact, you might be feeling discounted altogether. Archangel Michael is present to help you remain grounded and centered, even in such times as being challenged or misunderstood. Remain true to yourself and steadfast for your convictions, even if they aren't shared by those around you. So you don't need to seek approval or doubt yourself when you don't receive. Instead, Michael encourages you to stand in your full spiritual adulthood and claim your self-esteem by trusting what you feel and believe in. Do not abandon yourself to win approval in the moment, and don't be afraid to take a stand. After all, this is how you'll become the true leader of your own life. So whatever everybody else thinks, who gives a shit? It's what you yourself wants. Be a leader. Do it your way. Or, I mean, not in a harsh way, but always with love. And telling the truth helps your self-esteem. Then you don't have to cover up a bunch of lies. So, number 21. Honesty, clarity, and discipline, intellect. activating your powers of reason and intellect. I'll ask you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life rather than interpreting events through the musky or distorted waters of emotion. And another thing is, reading tarot, like, let's say, I'm gonna flip some cards here. I'm just throwing this out there, just to show you. Sudden wealth. Well, that doesn't mean that you're gonna actually win the lottery. Lovers, this could have to do with money in a partnership of work. This could mean, like, boom, your business just took off. Sudden wealth and lovers could mean somebody has multiple lovers, had multiple lovers and multiple children. This card means child, small, something new. It could have to do with a pet. There's a bunny on there. So, I mean, you could get 50 million different meanings from just three cards. So everybody's going to have a different perspective when it comes to certain things, right? So don't be distorted through your emotions. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so that you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. Ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core rather than distance yourself and pretend that you don't see the real problems because they make you uncomfortable. Like the child in the fairy tale, the emperor's new clothes, your higher self is motivating you to not only see life more deeply, but to also share your perceptions with those around you. So kind of what I'm getting from this is self-esteem is love, coming from a place of love. And being truthful about yourself, or truthful with yourself about it's like light. You have it. There's a candle. You're holding a flame for someone possibly, but you're scared because of your self-esteem, possibly from childhood rejection, that you won't be accepted. But if you step into your truth and you truly believe that it can work, then that's possible. We'll see where this is going, though. Okay, so what are the messages? Being a speaker too. It's definitely talking to your higher self about your self-esteem. Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to help you clear the blocks, cut the cords. Something that I'm not getting. I don't know. The cards are not shuffling yet. 21. Address your unbalanced budget or look for ways to cut corners. It's time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline. Seek out what is really eating at you. Stepping away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problem at hand so that you can come to a solution without blame or projection. Because we do project ourselves on to others, and it's about mirroring, right? Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Then you can begin to find real solutions with this productive outcomes. Sharpening your perception and clarifying your views so that you can make important and necessary changes at this time. As Carl Jung said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. And your higher self's message is look for the truth behind the appearances. And that is so true. There was a girl that I worked with, and she seemed to like other guy's attention and whatever. And I was just like, go away, go do your own job. And there was something about her that I didn't like. And I thought, okay, higher self, what is it that I am not liking about her? What is it within her that is similar to what is within me? What is mirroring to me? And I actually ended up having a conversation with her and doing some healing work on her. And the rest of the day was amazing. So, just one sec, please. Okay, let's see if these cards will shuffle now. And that's being aware, fully aware. Look at that. Awareness and moonstone. And we just had the full moon. Mystery, intuition, opportunities. And there was an opportunity that I took to use kindness instead of judgment, and actually taking a look at myself before I judged, absolutely I did, but I didn't let it go on, so I had an awareness of that. Ooh, that's too many, Spirit. And it's about being patient with ourselves too. We can't just change overnight. There we go. Dolphin. Cosmic consciousness. So having a conscious awareness and being in the present. Breathe. And sacred geometry, which I tried. So dolphins are playful. They're about family. They're about playing in it. And we need to be more childlike, always, right? And it has to do with our inner child. So being playful and happy, and people that aren't healed yet, don't want to look at healing, they're not going to like our playful energy, okay? It's like Satan hates it when we're happy. Misery loves company. Don't let anybody get you miserable. Okay, the Dolphin card is reminding you to breathe. Connect with your breath regularly throughout the day. Breath work will help you align, center, and expand your awareness. It will relieve stress and keep you focused. This card also represents your connection with cosmic patterns called the sacred geometry. Perhaps you need to work with crystal grids, ley lines, or platonic solids to connect with the cosmic consciousness. The universe is calling for you to attune to its sacred shapes. Breath work. Spend time near the ocean, listening to ocean music. Do manifestation exercises using your breath and sacred sound. Incorporate sacred geometric shapes into your daily or ritual work. You can paint, draw, or meditate upon them to enhance your creative powers and open up doorways into new dimensions. Okay, what else for this? Amethyst. So amethyst has to do with the crown chakra. Coming into your power. Truth, right? Truth is power. You could have been lied to as a child and it hurt your self-esteem, so that's what you learned, and you just don't know how to get out of that pattern. Amethyst is the protection crystal. Also helps with your psychic abilities. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what do we need to know? So, our body is our home. Our vehicle is also a representation of ourself. So this has to do with your house. Protecting your home. There's some truth that needs to be said in your home. Playfulness needs to happen in your home. Could be selling your home, unexpected income. Number 20 and number 27 introduces to a 2 and a 9. 2 came out, great fortune. I'm not taking those. 2 came out, so one more, Spirit. So you could be having a home-based income, working out of your home, or you have an idea to. And you're just telling yourself lies and you have a low self-esteem, so no, I'm not going to do that. You could be having somebody knock on your door, coming to your door to have a chat maybe, because they've come to their truth and they've worked on their self-esteem. They've done the work, possibly. That is I think it has to do with working out of your house. Okay. Home-based businesses. Spirit saying, go for it, but work on yourself. And if it's somebody that's in not a good situation, use protection.